And there would have been Uncle Ben, Lofty, Angela, all the family, Cousin Mariah, everybody that was there. Uncle Gabriel, Aunt Mary, and Gladys, those that were far away, were calling, showing concern and love. Saying thank you. I'm ever grateful. And I would like to say thank you to Abraham. Because again, thank you. You and Myra were not easy. Oh, you listen, cousin. Thank you for all you did. And so I would like to say thank you to, if she's here, Mrs. Clarissa. Can you stand up, please? I would like to say thank you to Sis Clarissa. She's the MVP. I don't know where to start. Yeah. Sis Clarissa never took a dime, but would come to the house 7 in the morning till 5, 6 in the evening to look at my mom while I was at work. That is love. Yes. Thank you, Sis Clarissa. And to the church there, all the sisters there, I would like to say thank you as well. And brothers, I would like to say thank you as well. And then my side, and this is here, Rugi. Thank you, Rugi. Rugi. Thank you. And this sweetie. Oh, where would I start this? For paying those bills, sometimes 1, 2 months when it was tough on me. Thank you. Thank you. And lastly, I would like to say thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, Sis Martha and Mr. Johnson. Yes. Where are they? Yes. Are they here? Yeah. Thank you, Sis Martha. Thank you, Sis Martha. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. What you guys did for my mom was godly. Thank you. And lastly, before the last, I would like to say thank you to my mother-in-law. I will drive from Maryland. She's a nurse. Come here, come to the hospital and advocate on her behalf. I would like to say thank you. Thank you. And last but not least, I would like to say thank you to my wife. You stood by me when it was tough. You stood by me when it was rough. Thank you. And may my mother soul rest in peace.
Us in our call by a certain time, but I'm going to give honor to God. Are we okay? Okay, good. We're going to do the chorus. It is well with my soul. I don't need to preach because her life was preached.
Yes.
Amen.
see that until the casket leave the church. So come in, bear with us. We are closing now.
Amen.
Amen.
Just a minute. Let us do things in order. Give me 5 minutes. I'm not a long-winded preacher. I have to preach 2 sermons every Sunday and now to wrap it up. To the family and friends, can we have some order in the house? I enjoy life. I love life. Victor and family, I'm very much aware of the pain of death. However, when a child of God passes through the valley of the shadow of death, because they have a relationship with the Lord, they don't die. They are asleep. Blessed are those who die in the Lord. And I can tell you, Sister Miriam Ross Kaiser did die in the Lord. She made her peace with the Lord. And she didn't do it in the last few days. She was preparing all along. You see, I went through her Bible. You can tell a good Christian how much they use their Bible. Because you cannot slap the label on and not read the manual. You got to read the Word of God to know what it is He requires of you. And Sister Miriam, she knew what was required of her. A woman of dignity. A woman of patience, a woman of sacrifice, a woman of love. In her Bible, she went through some scriptures, a lot of them. I don't have time to tell you, but what I can tell you, what I gleaned from her Bible, is that she didn't just learn the scriptures so she could put them on others. She did not learn it just for knowledge. She actually lived them. She lived it every day. I knew because there were some specific scriptures. And I was wondering, why did she read this one? It wasn't an ordinary scripture. It wasn't Psalms 23. They were deep stuff. And I took time to meditate on them and to be in commune with the Lord. That's why I wasn't at the house with you all every day, because the Lord was speaking to me through Sister Miriam. She learned from Esther how to intercede for others. She learned from the book of Romans how to struggle through her trials and difficulties and know that God was with her. She learned from Philippians 3, verse 17, to stand firm and to trust in God. But I'm going to leave you with this. In Philippians 4, she not only wrote it down, I have her handwriting on a piece of yellow sticky. She marked it with yellow highlighter. And these are the words. Whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are praiseworthy, meditate on these things. You see, that was Paul's letter to the congregation in Philippi. And Paul not only preached to them, he lived it. And he was reminding them of who they are and whose you are, because that letter now is to you. Remember who you are. If you call yourself a Christian, live it. Live it. As Victor said, he won't embarrass his mother. And I'm charging you, don't embarrass God.
Jesus. Exit. All right, we now call on Sir Charlotte Taylor.
No.
For the announcement, please.
On behalf of the family, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks and appreciation to the United Methodist Church of the Good Shepherd and the Talbot Funeral Home, Bucks County. A special thanks to you guys for Bucks County. Also, special thanks to the Kennedy family. Also, all of you who identified with us through our prayer, or all of you who identified with us through your prayers, your phone calls, your contributions, we'd like to say thank you. We pray that God will continue to bless all of you. Thanks to our musician, Pastor Winter Harris, for your assistance. Thank you so much. Following interment is on the back of the program. For those who have the program, I'll still give the address to where the repast will be held. The repast will be held at St. Thomas Catholic Church, 608 Welch Road, Philadelphia, PA. Again, thanks to everybody. Victor has already thanked everybody individually. If I fail to say thank you to you, just place it to my heart. Thank you.
All right. We will now have ex-Hitter, the funeral director, to move forward. And please, for courtesy, please remain seated with the family and the casket leave, and then we will follow after that. That's it.
For on behalf of the funeral home to Brother Victor, would like to present to you this memorial. You loving member of your dear mother, we want to thank you for using our professional services. We want to thank you for entrusting us to serve you this time of our life. May God bless you. By way of announcements, we ask that you please remain in your seats for our recessional. Our recessional will be the ministers first, the casket, then the family. We'll be passing out speakers like this outside. It hangs on your real mirror. It turns on your headlights and four-way flashes. That will indicate you are traveling with us to the cemetery. Please follow the procession as close as possible. When you get outside, please go to your cars. Don't do the family. We are running out of time. We'll need 5 ladies for the pictures and the flowers. The 4 girls will meet us outside the double door and take the casket to the right. Again, please follow the order of our recession.
Pleasure. And
Space. Open up. Space. Please. Yeah, they could have. Space, please. Let the matter down. She done there. Space, please. Space, please. Space, please.
Can we get outside, please?
Yes, space. Let me get outside, please.
Excuse me, let's go.
Let's go outside. The poor birds out there, please. Space, please.
You're talking to me?
Where's your jacket?
Where your jacket?
I got it. Let me go out. Space, please. Space, go here.
Excellent. Yeah.
Baba.
Excellent.
Baba. Let's go.
Kishan. Let me try that shit. Remember going to phone number. So you get a whole thing on there, continue hanging phone.
Prince. Eh? You say what? I beg you. Where is she?
Okay.
Prince. Take it from there. Take it. Prince, you got paper? Exit up. Exit up. I mean, get it all around.
Hey, come on there, move, man. Oh, excuse me, brother.
What is because?
Y'all got any? Speak up, man. One for me, one for my 2-year-old son. What can I do?
So
I made it bring two places. You're not dancing.
you see me as already?
Yeah?
I didn't talking that. You didn't talking?
You know. Now you can live for.
I mean, that shit be go better in the money.
Put it in the program.
Money, you finish. You can do it again. They haven't made